Hey, Hammer Nation. Oh, God. Yeah, we're talking about Katt Williams here. Was he telling the truth or was he just blowing smoke? I just want to know about that, Hammer Nation. Was Katt Williams blowing smoke or was he telling the truth? I just want to know. You know, I don't think he can believe everything Katt Williams says. He may be blowing smoke, but you never know. He may be blowing. Yeah. So, but I think he's just got in this field because Kevin Hart's getting a lot of notoriety, and he's not. You know. You know, because we are. Yeah. Yeah. So we just want to know if Cat Williams is blowing smoke or is he telling the truth? Yeah. So, like I said, Cat Williams could be blowing smoke. We don't know. And you know, yeah, um, yeah. So if anybody has an opinion about what Cat Williams said, I would be more than happy to uh to do that for you. I got the I got some Junior's cheesecake, which is good. Strawberry. Oh my God, it's so doggone good. Just Junior's cheesecake, man. You know. So yeah, so I'm gonna put the link in the chat. See what you think about this whole thing with Cat Williams. There you go. I think there may be some truth to what Cat Williams says. There may be some truth to it, folks. There could be some truth to what he says. Hey, Danny. Welcome. Welcome to Hammer Nation, Danny. I think Cat Williams could be blowing smoke. He could be blowing smoke. You never know. No, Cat Williams, Danny. It's this Cat Williams thing. Do you think he was blowing smoke or was he telling half truths? There could be some truth to what Cat Williams says, Danny. You know? Yeah, so I just wanted to know what everybody thought about that. If you think Cat Williams is blowing smoke, put a 1. If he's not blowing smoke, put a 2. I want y'all's votes, Hammer Nation. Do you think Cat Williams is blowing smoke number 1? Or do you think he's blowing smoke number 2? Do you believe that Cat Williams, yes or no? Put 1 yes, 2 no. Or 3 I don't know. I'm not in the business. Yeah, there could be some truth to what Cat Williams is saying. What do you think, Danny? This is some good cheesecake for juniors, man. I think I think Cat Williams is telling the I think Cat Williams says some truth, but I think the other part of me says he's blowing smoke. I mean, look what they did to DMX with the industry, the way they're treating people. So it wasn't surprising me what Cat Williams says is 100% truthful, but the other part of me thinks he's blowing a little bit of smoke. I'm just saying. Yeah. And Jimmy Kimmel is getting on Aaron Rodgers about saying he's on the list with Jeffrey Epstein. And Jimmy Kimmel is still mad with Aaron Rodgers about that. And then Pat McAfee decided he's not going to put Aaron Rodgers on this show this season. Or probably next season. He ain't going to have him on his show. But right now, Pat McAfee says, Aaron Rodgers, you are out for right now on my show. Pat McAfee had to apologize to Jimmy Kimmel for that freaking statement. So, you know, everybody's got their hand in the cookie jar. I'm just saying, everybody's got their hand in the cookie jar, so one way or another. Somebody can have their hand in the cookie jar one way or the other, man. But I just say Cat Williams might be telling a little bit of truth, but not a whole lot of it. Cat Williams has been known to blow things up, but he may not be blowing things up on this issue. I think Cat Williams got a big chip on his shoulder. That we, he does have a big chip on his shoulder at times, but you know, You know, So he's you know, ugh, this is not what I thought. You know, yeah, that's it. Mm. You know, it's just I think there could be some truth to what Cat Williams is saying. You know, it could be some smoke to this. Bill Belichick is out as head coach of the Patriots. Man, 2024 is starting to kick off with a bang, man. I can tell you that right now. 2024 is starting to hit off with a bang. You know, it's starting to hit off with a bang, man. It's starting to hit off with a bang, man. It's starting to hit off with a bang. And Danny, you there? You know, blowing smoke at the same time. You know? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, what? Yes, he's blowing smoke. Okay, Danny. You say yes, Cat Williams is blowing smoke. Half yes or half no. You think he's blowing smoke, yes or no? I could believe he's probably blowing a little bit of smoke, you know, because his career isn't exactly what he wanted. He doesn't have a Kevin Hart career, to be honest. He doesn't have the Steve Harvey career. You know, he doesn't have. He had a Bernie Mac. I miss Bernie Mac, but I think Katt Williams usually has a chip on his shoulder. I'm just saying. You think he has a chip on his shoulder, Danny? I think he has a chip on his shoulder, Katt Williams does. Because, you can't believe half the things he says. But like I always say, when people blow smoke, you never know when it's going to be real smoke or fake smoke. Everybody could put up a side saying, I got burnt and I didn't get the recognition that I deserve. Don't get me wrong, Katt Williams is funny, but I don't think he's that funny. He's not like an Eddie Murphy funny, Richard Pryor funny, Red Fox funny. But I'd like to have y'all vote. Do you think Katt Williams blowing smoke? Yes or no? I say he's blowing half smoke. That's what I said. Half and half. Half, Hey, Gary. He could be blowing smoke. But I would like to know everybody's opinion on this. He could be blowing smoke. Just a second. Man, I still can't get over Godzilla -1, the movie. Ouch. I still can't. Cat been talking a lot lately. Yeah, he has. Yeah, he has, Danny. Yeah, he has. Let me just put your comment in here. Cat been talking a lot lately. Yes, he has. Yes, he has. And you don't know the half things he says is true or not. You can't believe what he says. He could be blowing smoke or not. I said, where there's smoke, there's fire. I think Katt Williams is doing this because his career is not like what he thought it was going to be. He thought he was going to get a lot of movies like Kevin Hart. He thought he was going to get like buku money, but it hasn't really come to fruition for him. And he thought that the only way he could do that was to get on Shannon Sharp's show and talk a lot of mess. He's been on radio shows, but there's some people who don't like Katt Williams at all. He's putting in himself in box with Dave Chappelle. He could be. You haven't heard much from Dave Chappelle these days. Has anybody heard from Dave Chappelle? Put a 1 for yes, 2 for no. Has anybody heard from Dave Chappelle? I gotta be honest, I haven't heard nothing much from Dave Chappelle. Since that show, he was offered a lot of money and he went nuts. Put a 1 for yes or 2 for no. Have you heard from Dave Chappelle? Anybody? Anybody heard from Dave Chappelle? Anybody? Anybody in the chat heard from Dave Chappelle? Yes or no? No? Man, 2024 is starting to kick off with a bang, Danny. I thought January was going to be a dull month, but now it's starting to kick itself into high gear now. It's starting to kick itself into high gear. 2024 is starting to kick itself in the high gear, man. I didn't think 2044 is going to start out like this. Oh, scared him straight, sure did. I didn't think 2024 was going to start off like this. I thought 2024 was going to be, quiet. But it's not quiet now. Look at Donald Trump. He's worried that his businesses is going to be kaput. You know? Let's see. He's worried about his businesses is going to go kaput, man. I swear. You know? I didn't think 2024 was going to start out like this. This is going to be a crazy year. It's going to be a crazy year, Danny. Danny, it's going to be like those chock full of nuts coffee people. Better coffee on millionaires, money can't buy. I swear, it's going to be something else, Danny. I can just see it's already the time bomb's ticking now. Yep. Just a second. Yep. I didn't think 2024 was going to start out like this. I didn't think 2024 was going to start out like this. You know? But like I said, I haven't heard much from Dave Chappelle or anybody else for that matter. Yep. 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 I didn't. Hey, Mr. Y2K. Hey, Mr. Y2K. Good evening, Harrington. How you doing with Elvis in the club? I don't know. What do you think about this whole Katt Williams thing, Mr. Y2K? I think Katt Williams is blowing smoke or not. You know? I'm just saying. You know? Oh, he's blowing smoke? Okay. 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 I wouldn't be surprised. You know, he has a big concert coming up, and this is all. And this is. Did Monique ever recoup? She started her. No, I haven't heard about much Monique. You know, he has a big concert coming up, and this is all his lead. This is all his lead in. I didn't know he had a concert coming up, Mr. Y2K. I didn't think he had a show, a concert coming up. But I don't know why he's doing this now. He wants to be Kevin Hart, Mr. Y2K. I think this is all because Kevin Hart's getting all the publicity that I think Katt Williams is jealous of Kevin Hart because Kevin Hart's getting the commercials, you know, the movie deals. He's got a Sirius XM radio deal. And, you know, Katt Williams feels like he's been put on the back burner. That's what I says. That's what I says that's happened to him. That he's been put on the back burner, and that he's just mad. And that's all I say. He's waiting for his friends to start beefing with him. What friends has he got, Mister Y2K? I don't know any friends that he's got at this point. No, he's not. Kevin Hart has a Sirius XM radio called Laugh Out Loud Radio. Kevin Hart's in movies on the Chase commercials. Yeah. So Kevin Hart's grabbing the ball and he's running with it. Kevin Hart's grabbing the ball and he's running with it. So Katt Williams shouldn't have to be mad about it. I think nobody in Hollywood likes Katt Williams, to tell you the truth. Thank you for the 6 people that's in the chat today. Thank you for the 6 people that's in here. I didn't think 2024 was going to start off like this, Mr. White, Mr. 2K. Yeah, I read somewhere before this beefing on YouTube. Yeah. How about the beefing between Jimmy Kimmel and Aaron Rodgers? Aaron Rodgers says, I wouldn't be surprised if Jimmy Kimmel was on the list of Jeffrey Epstein. And then Jimmy Kimmel heard about that. Jimmy Kimmel said, you keep putting my name in your mouth, I'm going to sue you. And then Pat McAfee had to put Aaron Rodgers on the back burner. He said, from now on, Aaron Rodgers will not be on my show this season. Probably next season and next season after that. He ain't mad. Remember one movie he was in and he was screaming "pimp down"? What movie was that, Mr. Y2K Associates? I don't know what movie "Pimp Down." I'm trying to think about that movie. Let me see. Is this Papa White? Is this? I'm just saying, man. Is this Papa White? Is this? I'm just saying, man. Is this Papa White? Um. Yeah, I just think he's blowing smoke. And hold it down. It was full of black. Hold down. It was full of black artists. Hold down. Hold down. I don't remember hold down. I remember I'm gonna get you sucker. I remember that movie. I remember New Jack City. And was he on Soul Plane? Mr. Y2K, was he on Soul Plane? No, he wasn't on Soul Plane. Katt Williams was not on Soul Plane, no. Pimp Down. Let me see where the movie is. Oh, Friday After Next. Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, I see that. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think I remember, yeah. I remember that movie. But I haven't seen Katt Williams in any other movies. I just remember some of the skits he did was Judge Mo Dollars. He was funny in Judge Mo Dollars. Judge Mo Dollars, better listen to the judge. It's all a front. Yeah. Remember Judge Mo Dollars, Mr. Y2K? Yeah, Katt Williams did Judge Mo Dollars. He did a few episodes on that. It was funny, but it wasn't like making me want to cry funny. You know? I want comedy that makes you want to cry and get a pair of tissues funny. I want comedy that'll make me want to cry and wipe my glasses. And I said, "Oh God, that kind of funny," but I don't know where that is these days. Yeah, I remember that he did a pimp. He did a pimp. he did a pimp. He did a pimp voiceover. He did a voiceover for a pimp on the Boondocks. I remember the Boondocks, Danny. Yeah, but I don't know why he's bringing this out now. That's the thing that bothers me, Danny. Why is he bringing this out now? He did, yeah, he got paid in that shit, but he ain't did nothing big. No, that's right, Mr. Y2K. You want to come up, Mr. Y2K? Talk about it in a minute. I'm just confused about why he is bringing this subject up now. Why is it that he is bringing this up now on Shannon Sharp's show? Did he get paid to be on Shannon Sharp's show? You know, some people don't like Katt Williams right now. They really don't. You know, they just, they did DMX dirty. If they did Katt Williams dirty, they'll do DMX dirty too. They did DMX dirty too. You know? You know? So I'm just confused about what's making Katt Williams do this at this time. Because really nobody... Oh, his pimp name was Slickback. Okay, yeah. I gotta check that Friday After Next. I haven't seen a Friday After Next. I've seen the cartoons, but not that. So, but I'm just saying, what's making Katt Williams bring this up now? I didn't think 2024 was gonna start off like this. You know, I didn't think. You just wait there, Mr. Y2K. I gotta use the ladies' room. Oh. Mm-hmm. All right. Hey, Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year to you too. I'm not muted. I'll
No.
hang in here for you. I'll
just
hang in here for you till you come back to the restroom.
No, okay, just give me a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, you go and talk, man.
Yeah. I think we can look it up, but I saw somewhere that Katt Williams. In the old days they used to say so and so is making a comeback. Well, I didn't see those words, but I bet those words are in somebody's lips that Katt Williams is making a comeback because, you can tell that dude has been out for a while because he got more gray hair than me and he ain't nowhere near my age. It's all up the side of his face. Now, I ain't making fun of dude, but, I don't know him personally, but I know Kevin Hart personally. Okay. Now, back in the day, Illuminati, that if you didn't, if you didn't take the drop, bend over, whatever it is that the Illuminati has you do to get successful in this country. I don't, and those are all black people that do it. You know how I am about history and stuff. I'll be bringing that history lesson with me when I come up here about what, who we ain't and who we are. But I think that he's making a comeback. And he had to make a trek somewhere. So the only person, Judge Joe Brown was messing with him for a minute, right?
Yeah, Daddy says he's bringing attention for himself for publicity. I wouldn't believe. I wouldn't.
That's what it is.
Yeah, for publicity. That I agree with. But like I said, is Katt Williams telling some smoke or not smoke? I mean, there's smoke somewhere, but is it a big smoke or a little flame?
No, if you stop and listen to what he's actually saying about these other stars,
Steve Harvey, he brung up Bernie Mac. Bernie Mac, I thought was funny as heck than anything, But I think he should. Yeah, I'm sorry. But I'm just saying what they did to DMX. With DMX talking about the industry, and look what it cost them. It cost them a whole lot of.
That's because DMX spoke against the industry.
Yep.
Now, industry is now. Don't tell nobody that I said this. Because I'm looking at the chat. but I'm not reading the chat. I'm looking at the screen. But don't tell nobody I said this. You know that there's a secret society that runs public opinion. Now, we don't have to put no names on it, but you know that our presidents ain't the one. Um, who else do we not get to vote for? Actors, sportscasters. You know, they put a lid on sportscasters having too much to say politically without being told to say it. So that got shut down. So where our Katt Williams is at. He's being a comedian, honey. He's being a comedian. He's talking shit about people he know. But that's all he's doing. But he ain't saying nothing really serious about, who's behind who if they don't bend over. He's talking about cats wearing dresses in movies. They got like
Tyler
what's that
Perry.
producer Tyler Perry. See, you knew exactly who I was gonna say. Like Tyler Perry, his biggest artist is him being Madea. Now,
Yeah,
what gets you and me is that when him, he got a mustache and a beard. But when he's Madea, he got none of that, right? So
yeah,
they're shooting at in separate.
but you know who originally started that was Flip Wilson when he did Geraldine. Flip Wilson did
Geraldine.
Geraldine. Yeah, Flip Wilson did Geraldine before anybody else came up with this stuff. You know, and
Well, we can
Harvey
look back
Harvey
further.
Korman, Harvey Korman wore dresses, and nobody said bull about Harvey Korman wearing
Yeah.
dresses and stuff like that. So what's the deal?
Well, we can look
You
back
remember,
further, and we'll find that Sammy Davis did the same thing in a couple of his shows. A kind of
uh,
a cowboy show he was wearing. He was
who
wearing
did
a
the?
dress because they wanted to get in somewhere where men wasn't allowed.
You remember Tu Wong Fu? Thanks for everything, Julie Newmar. You know, I forgot
Uh
his name.
huh.
He did Blade. He did Blade. What was his name? He,
Uh, um, Blaze
he
one.
did. Yeah, he did. He wore a dress.
Hold on.
He played Noxzema Jackson.
You talking? Huh?
He did Noxzema Jackson on Tu Wong Fu. Thanks for everything, Julie Newmar. He wore a dress. And same with that John Leguizamo. John Leguizamo wore a dress.
Hmm.
Nobody said boo about that.
I gotta mute
I'm
me.
going.
Hold on. Hold on. My
I'll,
phone is ringing out of
I'll,
control.
I'll mute you. Oh, oh, yeah. So um, um, who played Noxzema Jackson? I know his name. Noxzema Jackson. Wesley Snipes. That's what I say. Wesley Snipes played Noxzema Jackson on Tu Wong Fu. Thanks for everything, Julie Newmar. Right, Danny? Wesley Snipes. Hey, Egyptian goddess. Wesley Snipes did what do you think, Egyptian goddess? Is Katt Williams blowing smoke, or is he blowing smoke? Yes or no? That's what I want to know. Is Katt Williams blowing smoke? Yes or no?
I'm sorry.
Yeah, they're
I was
high
getting
Egyptian
this
goddess.
phone call out of nowhere.
Yeah,
916
I
area
just
code.
yeah, it
And
was Wesley Snipes.
I was trying to look up who played. Did you figure out who you're talking about?
Yeah, Wesley Snipes.
The wore dress and blaze.
Yeah, I found that was Wesley Snipes.
Oh, now you're mute.
No, I'm not on mute. Can you hear me? It was Wesley Snipes who played Noxzema Jackson on Tu Wong Fu. Thanks for everything, Julie Newmar.
Hmm.
Yeah, that was who I was thinking about, Wesley Snipes, because he did Nemo Brown on New Jack City. So But like I said, I don't know why Cat Williams is bringing this up now. I guess something said something to him that he said, I gotta bring it up. I gotta bring it up on Shannon Sharp's show, and he said, the heck with it. And that's what I
Now
says.
that's another thing. I think that Shannon Sharp had his back because Shannon Sharp's not on regular. What was he? A football player or a basketball player? He
No
looked like he could have been
commentator.
either.
Let me see who
Huh?
Shannon Sharp is.
He was a
I'm gonna
commentator.
yeah, Shannon Sharp. Let me see. Shannon.
Shannon Sharp was a commentator.
Yeah, he was on with the Shannon Sharp. He was a former football tight end.
Yeah, tight end.
Yeah.
And then when he retired, he didn't do too many commercials because, like he said, like like Gil Marina says, he got blackballed. He went against the grain. He didn't want to follow protocol.
I
He
guess
didn't
that's
want
what it
to,
is.
you know.
Y2K, I think it's like Hollywood's like your biggest drug dealer. You don't have to worry about the drug dealer around the corner. The big drug dealer is your Hollywood entertainment. They say you got to kiss butt. If you don't kiss butt, you don't get nowhere. So I can understand why Cat Williams was between a
Yeah,
rock and a hard place.
yeah, that's what we're kind of discussing right here. Is that this gives two formerly known characters a chance to try to come back, you know, because he's not really being a critic. From what I saw, the episodes that I saw him with Katt Williams, he wasn't really trying to be very speakative. He was allowing Katt Williams to do comedy sessions on his show. That's what I saw.
I think some
I mean,
woman
I could
cursed
be
him out.
totally wrong. We don't know.
I think some woman on the radio show cursed Cat Williams out about him not being in jail or something like that, or any charges or anything like that. I forgot what radio station it was
Mhm.
it Kiss FM or Hot 97? But I think there are some people in the industry that don't like Cat Williams at all, really, because everybody thought he was going to be on the Kings of Comedy with Steve Harvey, Cedric the Entertainer, Bruce, Bernie Mac, and all them. But he claimed somebody stole all his stuff and used it on their stuff. I think that's what his main gripe
He
is.
claimed that everybody stole his material. He
Yeah,
claimed they
yeah.
all stole his material
But
and
like I said,
therefore used his material.
the only thing I saw him do funny was Judge Mo Dollars on those skits he did on MTV. Other than that, I haven't really seen Cat Williams do anything like really spectacular out of the blue. So at least I think if he had his own series,
Not lately.
me neither. The
I
only thing
haven't
I
seen Cat
know,
Williams on lately. Nothing.
no, I saw Kevin Hart has this radio show, Laugh Out Loud Radio, and Sirius XM is paying him a lot of money. He's on those Chase cashback card commercials with all the football players, basketball players, and so on. So, like I said, I guess Cat Williams decided since I'm not going to be like the echelon of Kevin Hart or anybody else, I might as well start naming some names and maybe I'll get some publicity out of it. I don't know. I don't know.
But the thing about Keynote and Kevin Hart. I knew Kevin when nobody even knew what his name was. He hadn't even made it to LA yet, not to mention Hollywood. But I think his management advised him, if you want to get going and you're young, you need to take these little bit parts in movies and comedy, and then you need to take these bit parts in these commercials because these are bit part. These are small time commercials that he's taking. I bet you don't see Kevin Hart on the Super Bowl. What do you think? Think
Yeah,
you'll see
probably
Kevin Hart
not.
at the Super Bowl?
Nah. Unless
Yeah.
he has a Super Bowl party at his house. Other than that. But he tried to, I think he tried to, he was in a wheelchair and he got hurt. for trying to be like he was young with one of the football players, and he got hurt, and he did a video on that. I saw that at he tried to outrun a football player and he got hurt. I think I saw. Yeah,
That's
he
the one
got
that
hurt.
didn't make it to TV, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, they
Like
gotta
I
get
said,
somebody else to play that one, huh?
yeah, yeah. I think Kevin Hart is doing what Kevin Hart's doing. He's taking what he knows and running with it. And like I said, if you have Sirius XM radio, you see his comedy show on Laugh Out Loud Radio on XM. So like I said, Katt Williams is probably just sticking to himself. I should have got the big money like Kevin Hart did. I should have got the TV show, the commercials that Kevin Hart did. I'm not. I'm not. I thought I would be just like the rest of like Steve Harvey with the Family Feud TV shows, game shows, whatever else, and he just didn't get just didn't reach that pinnacle of what he
Yeah.
thinks is entertainment value. And like he should be at the top of the totem pole, but right now he's in the middle of the totem pole right now, and Kevin Hart's at the top totem pole right now. So Katt Williams is trying to do everything he can to be on that top totem pole, and I don't think he'll ever get there, but he's trying. I mean,
Yeah, because
Dave Chappelle was on that totem pole. Look where Dave Chappelle is now.
technically, Katt Williams ain't the type of person to just be seen in a commercial. He don't have the qualities to be in a commercial.
Unless he's promoting an energy drink. I'm
I
just
don't know
saying.
about that. I mean, I saw no, because in order to be in a commercial, you have to have talents worth a person believing what you're selling. Because you're selling a product in a commercial, no matter what your part is, you're selling a product in that commercial. And I don't think that particularly Katt Williams has the personality to sell products. But I don't understand why no one else. I think he put himself on the lower end of the totem pole in the last Friday night that I saw. In that movie, he just gave it all away. Was had his butt up in the air and was getting turned out.
Let me see. I tell
He
you.
never did.
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead, Mr. Y2K. You got the
I
floor.
never seen anything in that particular movie where he regained himself. So I think that he lost a lot of his personality, because how you gonna believe in a man that starts out talking big, and as soon as the big guy grabs him by the back of his pants, all of a sudden he started sniveling? Does that make sense? Because I'm from the hood,
Yeah, I think you said it best, Y2K. You may be big, but there's somebody else in the background want to take your spotlight.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart just took his spotlight.
You're just gonna beg out. You're gonna say, "Oh man, not me, pimp down, help me." Well, maybe in that movie you shouldn't have started speaking out, but that movie part fit your character, and that character is what people buy. Look at Snoop Dogg.
Yeah,
look at Snoop Dogg.
He's doing really well. He's got a new movie. Yeah, he's got Skechers on his name on. He's in that new movie Underdogs on Netflix. Snoop Dogg is doing what Snoop Dogg does. Yeah, and Snoop Dogg, he any commercial he does, he'll turn it into gold. Okay, if you get Katt Williams something, it may rust. If Katt Williams knows something, you don't know if that product is going to work or not. Okay, take John Cena. He does these hefty commercials. And and Kevin Hart is doing these Chase commercials. Everybody's supporting Chase, and some of these superstars is doing the Subway commercials. I don't see Katt Williams doing no Subway commercial, no hefty commercial, or any other commercials I can think of right now that would put him. I don't think he'll be in a Super Bowl commercial. I couldn't see him in the Super Bowl commercial at all.
I don't think so either, because you're right. You're right. Everything about him says, "Don't buy this." He's never been the kind of performer that you would follow.
It would say caution.
Huh?
It would say he would say caution. This product may be hazardous to your health.
Right, right, exactly that. Because Cat might change up tomorrow and say, "Oh man, y'all shouldn't have bought that. I made a mistake going for that product." You know, so the people in that arena, they know who to give their money to, and he
Mm-hmm.
wasn't that guy to give your money to. Now, if you could get somebody like Shannon Sharp that might have a few $1 million to put behind you to have a big concert, then take your shot and do your best. And let's start out by throwing a lot of people on the bus. But remember, he's just making comedy remarks.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
mean,
he's
take
not making real
Shaq.
remarks about people.
Shaq does those printer commercials. He does those icy hot commercials. Everybody, believes everything's,
Who, the
that
pizza
Shaq does.
commercial now?
Printer commercials, yeah. And who's that? Shaquille. Yeah, Shaq owns the movie theaters right here in Newark. So, like I
Oh, really?
said, if they give Cat Williams a product, are you going to trust him with that product? Yes or no? I wouldn't trust him with that product. I would trust Justina with the hefty commercial. I would trust Kevin Hart with a credit card commercial. Or, any football players with Subway. I don't like Subway that much, but I would
Or
trust Jeff.
the football
Yeah.
betting commercial.
If it
You know,
was on
he's
the Super
all up
Bowl,
to his head.
if he was on a Super Bowl commercial, I wouldn't buy that product because the Super Bowl is a lot of money business. They're spending billions of dollars on these
Yeah.
15-second or 30-second commercials, and you better make darn sure that the product you're giving them is worth you getting their money. They're gonna have pizza commercials, liquor commercials, all of on the Super Bowl, and they're gonna have some performers on the. I don't think the halftime shows are like what they used to. But like I said, Cat Williams is just between a rock and a hard place, and he's just trying to get somebody to notice him. I don't think nobody will ever notice Cat Williams. I'm just sorry to say.
I think this is between him and Shannon Sharp. Shannon might have that back pocket wallet ready to talk to those people.
And I like Cat Williams, but it's sad to see where his career has come. I thought he would be like up there, but right now he's at the middle of that near that bottom totem pole, and he's trying to get himself out of that totem pole. I don't think he'll ever get out of that totem pole. Y2K. I think he's just going to be stuck to where he is.
I think so too. You know, he
Yeah.
puts me in mind of this hip hop artist out here on the West Coast in LA called Sugar Free. Him and Sugar Free are friends. I can tell. They have the same type of man. I
I
don't
never
care
heard
nothing
of
about the
Sugar
big
Free.
time.
I
I
never
know
heard
this
of
West Coast thing. You're way up in New Jersey. He's way down in LA. But what I'm saying is that personality that Cat Williams displays is not the kind that gets you TV commercials selling nobody's product. And I haven't bothered to do it. I told myself I wasn't even going to get involved with talking about this guy because I have these secret contacts that tell you the truth about why somebody's doing something, and it needs to be left up to what people chat. Why y'all done got so quiet over there? Y'all tell
it.
us
Yeah,
what
why?
is the real.
Hey, yeah, come on, Hammer Nation, say something. I'm sure y'all got an opinion on this. It's been all over the freaking news. I guess
Yeah, it's
nobody.
all over the news.
Yeah, I don't think really nobody's anything. All they're talking about is that Bill Belichick is no longer the head coach of the Patriots.
Oh, really? He left? They finalized that?
He left. He's not going to coach the Patriots no more. No.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they
Because
let him go.
the Michigan's coach, he's trying to get back into professional football.
Oh, Nick Saban retired.
He was broken hearted, huh?
Nick Saban he retired from college football.
No, I'm talking about Michigan. His brother coaches the Ravens.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and they both met each other in a Super Bowl where the Ravens beat the 49ers that year, and Harborough.
Jim Harbaugh.
Harborough.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
then
he's one. He's
Yeah.
won his third national championship with Michigan. You know he's trying to say I'm good enough to coach in the NFL again. So we got one coach going out, and we're going to have like 14 new coaches in football. If y'all want to talk about football,
And then Aaron Rodgers will no longer be on Pat McAfee's show after the comment that he made about Jimmy Kimmel trying to be on Jeffrey Epstein's list. And Aaron Rodgers said he ain't apologizing for that. So Pat McAfee said, "You're not going to be on my show this year, probably next year neither." So, like I said, 2024 is starting to heat up. Okay, and all of a sudden, Keefe D
yeah,
is out of jail. He got bail. The judge gave Keefe D bail, 750K, until his trial starts in June. But his lawyers is kind of trying to delay that as much as they can. But like I said, man, Katt Williams, I just should suggest to you, just do what you do, Katt Williams. Don't worry about the Kevin Hart or anybody else for that matter. Do you, Kevin Hart, Katt Williams, because you're not at that top echelon. You used to be. You used to be at the top of the totem pole, but you just fell down somewhere, just like Dave Chappelle did. You don't hear much of Dave Chappelle these days. But I just wanted to say, man, I just wanted to come up here and talk about this because I'm just saying I think there's going to be more from Katt Williams in the future about what he's going to say and what he's going to do. But I just say Katt Williams, man, you used to be funny. You used to play a pimp, voiceover pimp on the Boondocks and everything else. And after that, we haven't really heard from you until now. So I don't know what I
yeah.
don't. There's already reaction from everybody about this. But what can they really do? Katt Williams says what he said. He said, "I'm telling the truth, so help me God." And he's sticking by his story. It could be good smoke, and it could be bad smoke that he's pulling out. And I just wanted to come up here and say that. I'm glad everybody came up here today to talk about this because it's been all over the news. And I just wanted to say, I like to have Hammer Nation come up here and just like have some guests up here. And, that I'm sure we'll hear what Katt Williams has to say, but I'm sure he's sticking by his story. You got
Yeah,
the
he's
floor.
gonna have to ride that out. He ain't gonna be able to just jump off that horse. That horse is gonna run for a while.
Mhm.
But I want to thank you for being up, letting me come up. I gotta get back to my show that's over here brewing that I'm gonna
Okay,
bring
I
up
will
in a
be
little bit.
listening. I will be listening in the chat, Mr. Y2K man. I love all y'all. Happy New Year. And listen, I'll be live probably again tomorrow. But like I said, man, Katt Williams, I think you just better, like in the gambler, know when to hold it and when to fold it and when to walk away, man.
Yeah,
You gotta
yeah,
know when to hold it. When you gotta know when to fold it, and know when to run. You better count your. You got money, Katt Williams. Just enjoy your money. Do what you gotta do, because you're not gonna be like the Kevin Hart's. You're not gonna be Super Bowl or anything else for that matter. You're just gonna be like a B celebrity. You're not an A celebrity, like a B celebrity. And
exactly.
you wasn't on the Fast and the Furious with Ludacris and all these other people. Okay, Ludacris had hair. He
Yeah,
cut his hair. You saw him on State Farm. They won't like you on State Farm, Katt Williams. Are you going to be on State Farm? No, they won't. They had Ludacris on State Farm, so they trust. So they chose a good candidate in Ludacris for State Farm. Okay, you're not going to be on Liberty Mutual or
yeah,
anything else with emu, and all that. So, Katt Williams, just
yeah.
just take your medicine like a man, and just be quiet about it. But I'm sure you're not going to care
Yeah.
about what anybody else says. You're just going to do what you do. But Katt Williams, I suggest to you, just you gotta know when to fold it, man. That's all.
Well, like I said,
Well,
thank you for having me up. I got to
you're
get back to work.
welcome. Yeah,
But
you're
I just
welcome,
saw
Mr.
you and I came down to
Y2K.
hang out with
Okay, you're welcome. You are welcome here anytime. You will always be part of Hammer Nation. Hammer Nation will be
you.
forever and yeah. Well, listen, folks. I like to say, Katt Williams, do what you got to do, man. But I'm just saying, you're not going to be Kevin Hart or anybody else material. So thank you, everybody, for coming up here, and I'll see y'all later.